we're talking about something truly haunting. We're going to explore one of the most powerful symbols of the 20th century, the permanent nuclear shadows of Hiroshima. Let's get right into the story behind them. I want you to just imagine this for a second. You're walking down a street and you see it, a human silhouette, just etched right into the stone. And we're not talking about a painting or some kind of carving. This is a real shadow, a shadow that can never, ever be washed away. I mean, how is that even possible? It completely defies logic, right? A shadow is, well, it's temporary. So how can one be permanently burned into the very fabric of a city? Well, that's exactly the question we're here to answer. Okay, so to really get our heads around this, we need to go back in time, right back to the exact moment these shadows were created. We're talking about a single catastrophic instant in history. The year is 1945. It's August 6th, 8:15 in the morning. And in that moment, over the city of Hiroshima, Japan, the world, it just changed forever. So when the bomb went off, it unleashed an amount of energy that humanity had just never seen before. In less than a single second, this flash of what's called thermal radiation, we're talking pure heat and light, blasted out from the center. And that flash, that is the key to this whole story. Right, so back to our big question. How does a flash of light, even an incredibly intense one, create a permanent shadow? Well, the answer is all in the physics, the incredible science that was at play in that one devastating moment. Okay, so the main force we're dealing with here is something called thermal radiation. The easiest way to think about it is like the heat from a huge fire, but then magnify that millions of times over and release it all in the blink of an eye. You see, this wasn't just light. It was an energy wave so powerful it could literally, physically change the surfaces it hit. It all went down in basically 3 steps. First, you have the bomb releasing that insane pulse of thermal energy. Step 2, that wave of heat and light hits everything. Stone steps, concrete walls, and it instantly bleaches them. Kind of like a camera flash, but way, way more powerful. But here's the crucial part, step 3. If something or someone was in the path of that blast, their body actually absorbed the radiation. The surface directly behind them was shielded, protected from that bleaching effect, so the surface there kept its original color. What you're left with isn't a shadow on the surface. It's the original surface itself, surrounded by the bleached area. It's really more of an inverse shadow, a perfect silhouette of whatever or whoever was standing there just a moment before. But this isn't just a cool science lesson. These shadows they're so much more than that. They're truly chilling reminders, and they've become one of the most powerful warnings in all of history. So why do these shadows haunt us so much? I think it's because of what they represent. These are the outlines of real people, just going about their day. Someone waiting on the steps of a bank, maybe someone riding a bicycle. It captures the very last ordinary moment of a person's life. And in doing so, it turns a regular old wall or a set of steps into this unintentional memorial. It's a direct physical record of the human cost, and it's just this incredibly stark warning about nuclear weapons. And look, this isn't just some abstract story from a history book. For some people, the connection to what happened is, well, it's deeply personal. It's something that's been passed down through their family. Take this quote, for example. It's from someone whose father was actually there, right after it happened. It's so simple, but just incredibly powerful. It really brings this huge historical event right down to a real human memory. So, at the end of the day, yeah, the science is fascinating, no doubt about it. But the shadows of Hiroshima are so much more than a scientific curiosity. They're a solemn testament to the people who were just there, to the lives that were gone in an instant, and to a single moment in time that changed our world forever. These shadows were a warning, literally etched in stone all those years ago. When you look at them now, you just have to ask yourself, what are the silent warnings that history is leaving for us today? And maybe more importantly, are we paying attention?